What if you gave someone a ride who wasn't really there? It was a cold, rainy night, and I was driving home on a deserted road when I saw a figure standing by the side of the road. They were drenched, shivering, with their thumb out, asking for a ride. I normally wouldn't pick up a hitchhiker, but something about them made me stop. I rolled down the window and asked if they needed help. They nodded, and I told them to get in. The person climbed into the passenger seat without saying a word. I tried to make conversation, but they just stared straight ahead, silent and still. The ride was quiet, too quiet, and I started to feel uneasy. The air in the car was cold, and I could see my breath, even though the heater was on full blast. I glanced over at them, and for a moment, I saw their face. Pale, almost translucent, with dark, hollow eyes. I slammed on the brakes, and when I turned to look at them, they were gone. The seat was empty, and the door was still locked. I looked around, but there was no sign of anyone. I drove home as fast as I could, trying to shake off the fear. But when I got home, I noticed something strange. The seat where they had sat was wet, like someone had been sitting there in the rain. And on the windshield, written in the condensation, was a single word: thanks. Click the share button and click more for part 2.